What is this, Mr. Derrick, come up here. Closer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Somebody up there?
No.
Okay, I'll be right up.
We can feed the fish. What would he be paranoid about that he wouldn't talk about in front of me?
What?
What would he be paranoid about that he wouldn't talk about in front of me?
His exact words were, interpret them how you want. I don't think he was paranoid about talking in front of you. So I wouldn't take it that way. I think he knew it looked shady when you came out that he was about to say something. And at that point...
Well, what are you hearing? Why is everyone so nervous?
I'm not nervous. Should I be?
I don't think so.
That's not a good response. I don't think so.
Not that I know of.
Well, I mean, I know we're safe this week.
We're definitely
obviously
safe this week.
I mean, no, his exact words were, he just walks by me and goes, I see a lot of people talking, and I didn't hear him. And I turned around with my back to the thing and said...
Because, people are realizing that it's time.
Right.
People are starting to figure out, where everyone's going to be.
Well, he didn't say, honestly, I wish you would have came out, obviously you didn't know we were standing there, or you would have. But I think he was about to say, he was going to obviously say names. Usually people don't say names.
Well, because I feel like, well, here's the thing, right? So...
Is somebody coming up here right now? Fucking hate this room.
I mean, because we have to be...
Alright, go with it. What were you saying?
I was like, we're just going to have to be clever moving forward because... with people like Hayden hasn't chosen sides yet. I was asking Hayden who he's going to put up, and he was like, yeah, I would put up, I was like, would you put up Donnie? He's like, no. And I was like, okay, well then who'd you put up? And he was like, Victoria and Jocasta. And I was like, Jocasta's not going to be here. He was like...
Well, there you go. I mean, have you seen that when Frankie used to happen to Frankie Udy?
He was like...
So what does that tell you?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Things are happening.
Yeah.
But I have to figure it out. But also, we should honestly start talking too, because what is that?
Well, my thing right now has been, I think it's kind of obvious. It's not really. This might be my downfall for me, but I think it's one of those things where we just have to wait and see what happens, and it's just Victoria. Victoria.
What?
Where are you going?
Did you call me?
No, where are you going?
Oh.
I fed the fish.
I came to get my drink.
Oh, all right.
We got electrolytes.
Oh, did you?
Yay! The red one.
You left my name on there?
Yeah.
It's kind of cute.
I fed the fish.
That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of makes my heart warm.
Alright, cool.
But no, like I was saying, we just have to. Where are you going now?
What?
Where are you going? You going outside?
Huh?
You going outside?
Yeah.
I'll be out there in a minute.
Okay.
My thing is, and it might be.
You want me to make you an electrolyte drink?
Yes, please.
Want one, Derrick?
No, thank you.
Okay, do you want blue or red, Frankie?
Red, please.
Okay.
My thing is, and I would hope you would just tell me if it was my thing is, I'm a very. This is gonna come off wrong. I'm not using the right word, but a submissive person. I don't have a strong personality like you guys have. So I think I don't know if people are talking a lot of game to me or just look at me as kind of Derrick's just here because he's a fan of the show and he's trying to get as far as he can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? There's a better word for it.
No, I know. I just feel
how would you describe me, honestly? How would you describe me as a player in this game? Be candid.
I would say calculated.
Calculated? That's a good word.
You think about what you do.
Yeah, I'm more methodical. Yeah.
Methodical. I just feel
But I hope people don't take that as I'm not playing the game, because the problem is people generalize everything with me. When you come to me, you always have good information. Mm-hmm. You have a detailed rundown of what's going on, and I'm not getting that same info. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because if people are involving me in those types of conversations.
No, I feel like you've never been brought up to me from anyone.
No, I'm not even saying like that. I'm just saying down the road, if people are not talking game with me, they're talking with somebody else.
Right. Well, I know. But dude, Cody always comes to you. Cody and
Yeah, but even him, he's like always fucking generalized. Cody's kind of like me too, though. Cody doesn't talk a lot of like details about stuff. Why? Because honestly, he's cool with everyone. I'm cool with everyone too, though. You're cool with everyone.
I know. I just feel like it's gonna be. It's coming where we have to choose sides.
What do you think we should do?
I mean, I feel like we should stay detonators.
Detonators, obviously. Keep Zach here.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing is, like, my biggest dilemma right now is the Team America thing.
Exactly, me too.
Because I don't think Donnie cares about me and you.
I agree. He's showering. I agree. But
like
in the double eviction, would he be your target to get out?
Would he
be your target to get out?
I think we would look like assholes.
But I don't know that we have an option without, like, who would we go for? Like, do you want to go for Hayden?
No, because if Hayden stays, he's gonna win. He's definitely gonna win.
Like, what do we do?
I mean, it would have to be Jocasta if she stays.
But she won't stay.
You're making me feel like she might, though.
No, there's no way.
Okay, all right, because that's what I'm saying. You're like, we have to choose sides. Like, it's split right now because I thought it was like a done deal.
No. Zach staying is a done deal. I'm saying, like, the detonators are going to be revealed very soon.
Why do you say that?
Well, because of what if we have to put up a replacement nominee? What do we do? If I put up Victoria and Derrick, I mean Victoria and what's his name, Donnie, and then Donnie takes himself down, who do I put up?
Jocasta would be gone. Well, then you'd have to put up Nicole or Hayden. I get what you're saying. I really think we need to, like, as hard as it's going to be, get in a group setting and have another talk.
We have to.
To see what people's heads at, because
Zach
can I
wants
just be
Hayden.
honest with you, what I'm getting from you, and I could be completely wrong, and I don't want to walk out of here getting the wrong impression, so tell me if, no, Derrick, you're dead wrong. It seems to me like you feel there's some dissension, like, within the detonators.
I do.
Okay, so I'm reading you right.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's all. I mean, you're not being specific, which is fine. You don't have to be, but I feel the vibe that I'm getting from you, and I've only known you for 45 days. But
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You feel that there's some type of ulterior motives going on.
Yeah, a little bit ulterior motives, but also more like what
People are planning for the future. Wow.
Like, how are the two of us going to get to the end of this? I mean, I understand that you have it's you, Zach, and Cody are a thing. I get it. I understand that.
It's not so much a thing. My thing is this with Zach. Zach has made it very clear that he wants to work with me and Cody.
I know.
I really don't trust
But he's also made it very clear that he wants to work with me.
Of course. Well, that's what I'm
very
getting
clear
at.
that he wants to work with
So,
me.
I mean, I would take Zach telling me he wants to work with me with a grain of salt. He said that on numerous occasions.
I know, exactly.
I want to work with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure I give the same response that you give, which is absolutely.
Right, of course.
Absolutely. But for me...
Perhaps there's even a final deal in there somewhere, perhaps?
Oh, he's absolutely... Well, I'm sure he said it to you, too.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
possible.
well, no, he doesn't say final deals. He's never said it to me. I don't know if he said it to you or not. It's always, I want to go to the end.
Right. Yeah, it's true.
Which is...
The way he talks.
Yeah.
But that's what I feel like. I feel like...
Now, this is my impression of Cody on that one. Reading Cody, when he says stuff like that to us, I don't think Cody buys into it either. Like, I don't think that Cody thinks... I mean, Cody's close with Zach, but I think you're almost closer with Zach now.
Right.
Personally.
Well, I just feel like... I mean, I don't know. Are we planning too early ahead? Like, are we trying to figure this out too soon?
I'll tell you my cards right now. Make no mistake about it. If it comes back to bite me, it comes back to bite me. As corny as it sounds, I would love for it to be me, you, and Donnie in the final three, because it would be poetic in the fact that America picked us. With that being said, that really hurt... It sounds so corny to say it this way. But, like, it really hurt my feelings, like, when he said that I can't get out of my head, like, I'm here for Donnie Thompson, not Team America. When 2 weeks prior or 3 weeks prior, we sat in a storage room and we were like, this is the alliance now. This was picked by America. Like, this is what we want to honor. And the feeling I get from you is that you don't think it's feasible for us three to make it. That's just the vibe I'm getting.
No, I don't. But well, then we would have to also turn on the detonators super early.
But Zach, and again, Zach is definitely, from what you're saying, came to you and said, hey, I want to go to the end with you. Okay, great. That's awesome. He said it to me too. He's probably said it to Caleb. He's probably said it to
Christine.
9 people. So does it really have any substance?
No.
No.
Of course not.
But I do think Zach trusts you.
He does.
I think Zach really does trust you.
And I'm telling you know, like
I don't
I
know if he
trust all
trusts
of
me.
you.
I don't know if he trusts me. He's told me he'd go to the end with me. But if he said that to you and Christine, he can't be telling the truth to all of us. But I don't like Zach isn't a threat though.
No,
Like,
I agree.
I think Zach's an asset, not so much game wise, but Team America wise.
I agree.
That's why he's an asset.
He's a total asset all the way. I feel like when it comes down to, I mean, this week is fine. If it's a double eviction, it'll get a little sticky.
No, one of us could go home.
You know, because I mean, it's still like Caleb's 100%. Me, you, him, and Hayden.
Hayden.
He
No,
loves
you're telling me
Hayden.
Hayden's.
Huh?
You're telling me Hayden's not sure what he's going to do though, right?
No, Caleb. I'm saying.
Oh,
Caleb still loves the four of us.
right.
Hayden hasn't revealed shit to me.
This could be sounding defeated, but my thing is to stay here every week that I can to do the Team America missions because it's guaranteed money.
Mm-hmm.
I put my trust in you.
Yeah.
I put my trust in Donnie.
Because I mean, I have your back totally. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like the only thing that I feel like,
be honest, Frankie.
I feel
just
like
be honest.
Cody doesn't trust me with information. Like Cody's afraid of giving me information. Like that's why I feel like when he'll shut down if I walk into a room. Like I don't think he realizes because I am.
Because of what you saw, I would tend to agree with you, but I can tell you. Well, let's preface it by saying this. I don't think I'm Cody's most trustworthy guy in the house either. He talks a lot to Hayden.
Right.
So if he sees us talking, I don't think he would ever talk shit about you to my face. With that being said, he has never said anything to my face about you. But how much that weighs in your rationale, I would skew it because he might not be talking shit about you because
No, right.
he
But
sees
also,
something.
I feel like he doesn't want to give me information too because he feels like I might use it against him, which
Well,
is
let me
not
ask you
true.
this. You're not going to want to answer this honestly, and I can understand, but have you ever put him in a negative light, not intentional, but just to kind of that maybe could have gone back to, this is just me and you talking Team America. And now not actually meant what you said, but done it as part of a strategic move where somebody could have leaked it to him and give him that reason because...
The only thing that I said is that him and Zach are super close.
Okay, so now
Which
maybe...
I say.
And don't tell me who you said it to, but maybe that person said it to him. I don't know.
But is that bad?
Depending on how that person said it to him. I know that I can tell you something and you can spin it and make it sound really good or really bad because you're a very talented person when it comes to stuff like that.
Right.
And we don't know who else in the house is doing that.
Right, like Hayden.
Like I have no doubt in my mind you've never talked shit about me.
Yeah, no.
I've never heard somebody come
But like,
to
is that not true? I mean, like, is that not common knowledge that he and Zach are super close? Like, I thought that was like.
Are they though? I think you. If I had to tell you from my perspective, I think you and Zach are closer. From my outside perspective, sitting back and watching, I think the perception that I have is that you and Zach are pretty close. I mean, and then you've confirmed that to me. But I think I see you guys talking a lot,
We do definitely talk a lot.
which isn't a bad thing. But you said something that yesterday when we were in the fire room that you think Cody might feel a love triangle there.
I do. Kind of love it.
But is it something that you address with Cody? You have the fucking gift of gab. You're probably the best talker in the entire house. Is it something that you address with him? I mean, you've kind of told me. Now, granted, me and you can talk more open with each other because Team America.
Right, exactly. Well, that's why I wanted to get your feel on it before.
But
I
I mean,
went
if
to
you
anyone
came to
else.
him and said, listen, I know that Zach has told you things. I know that he's told me things. I thought that was kind of common knowledge that Zach has literally made every single person in here, like, we're going to the end. But a lot of people do that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people do
Right.
that. Not as direct, but like, hey,
Right.
like Devin was, I got your back till the end.
Exactly. Like, I don't have, I have the detonators and I have Caleb. That's it.
So essentially, and I mean, and that just goes to show you how valid it is. Again, I'm not a dummy, but I pick up on it that clearly Zach said to you, hey, I told Derrick I'm working till the end with him, with Cody. Of course he did. He's told that to you. He's told that to Christine. He's too erratic to go to the end, but we need him right now.
No, I 100%. I know that.
I wouldn't trust him with pertinent information.
No, I understand.
For your own game.
Yeah. I'm frankly I'm not worried about it. I just want to make sure that like I don't want Cody like.
You seem
freaking out
concerned
because-
though. If I'm being honest,
Well,
you seem concerned.
I'm slightly concerned because I feel like because I don't know where Hayden lies.
Right.
Okay. And I feel like everyone is vying for him. And I feel like it's.
You don't think that he's close with Nicole?
I think he's very close with Nicole.
So did she already? I mean,
But that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out like none of us have him.
right?
Is what I'm saying.
Correct.
Like
I sure as hell don't have him. I don't think Cody has him.
right. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like
Donnie, who's Donnie have? Do you think in this game? If you had to say,
Well, because remember that one thing that Zach said once was like he was like Donnie wants an alliance with him and Hayden.
yeah.
I
And
remember.
I've seen Donnie and Hayden talking.
Oh,
plenty.
no, Hayden has said multiple times he will never put him up.
Well, you're a smart kid.
I know, but that's what I'm just trying to figure. That's what I'm saying.
So
I'm
where does
trying
that
to
leave us?
figure Out what everything lies. Like, if the detonators have to be good and true, and which I feel like then it just have to have a man-to-man with Cody. And
But does
that's
Nicole
what I
Nicole
need to
wants
do.
to keep Zach this week?
Nicole does not want to keep Zach this week, but Nicole understands that he's staying, and I don't think she's going to do anything.
Let me ask you
To
this.
change people's
Tell me
mind.
how you would like this. Okay. This is some deep Team America shit right here, but Cody doesn't think me and you are that close.
Right.
Nobody in this house knows how close we are because of the bond that we've been given that we don't have a choice to honor.
Correct.
Me and you are honoring because for two reasons. Let's just put it right out there. Whether I like you or not, and I do like you. I mean, with the grandfather thing and stuff, I think we do really have like a genuine bond.
I agree.
Seriously, I
agree.
mean that,
Which
Frankie.
is why I'm telling you.
But
this.
but in addition to that, whether I liked you or not, because I do care about my image, I'm not going to throw you out the door or
Right.
vote you up or even put you on the block because I know I'm going to be hated.
Right. Exactly.
Period. That's
Right.
the truth. I know that if I vote you out or I put you on the block, I am going to have serious backlash from it.
I agree. And I feel the same
That's
way.
the truth. So
And I don't feel that way about Donnie simply because he told us in this room.
regardless of what we think about each other, which I do think
He's
we
not
actually we're fortunate that we do actually like each other.
No, exactly true.
But if we didn't, I still couldn't be the one to put you out.
Right, exactly. Right.
Period. So with that being said, would you be opposed to me going to Cody in a direct way? Because he does confide in me a little bit and say, hey, listen, how you feeling about the detonators? Blah, blah, blah. Fill it, little backfill. And then say, you know, where are you at with Frankie? And maybe there is something there that he's hearing that he's scared to talk to you about. And
Yeah.
maybe you know something that you're not telling, that you're scared to talk to. Let's clear the fucking air.
Should I do it?
I would almost say I should be a median. Because honestly, the fact that you saw us, I can use that and say, Frankie, you know, I mean, he really trusts you and he wants to talk to you. And then that can be a setup where you two have a conversation alone and square some shit up.
Because it even needs the setup.
That's up to you. I'm suggesting it, but obviously, you know, I know
feel
Cody.
like it could be fine if I just grab him.
If Cody does feel that way about you, he might not open up to you. So I can kind of feel him out. And if he's like, yeah, I'll be honest with you, you know, I've heard some things. And even if he doesn't say it, I'll say, dude, you should definitely talk to him because Frankie's got your back.
Yeah, because I do.
Because my thing is, if you go to him and he does already has heard something about you, he's not going to open up to you. He's going to say, yeah, I agree. We're good. And you might not be. Where if I go to him and he does trust me, clearly from, you know, us talking, maybe it'll open it up. And then I'm going to play dumb, like I'm not trying to mend it, but, oh, listen, you two need to talk. And I think it could work. But if you don't want me to do that, I won't. That's completely up to you. But if there's any type of, I sense a small amount of distrust for Cody because you feel he doesn't feel he can talk in front of you, and that all could be paranoia.
Right, exactly.
So why wouldn't I kind of feel out Cody?
But also, like, that's kind of what.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think that
was that too.
I honestly think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, I think so. Too.
If I say to Cody, like, just get a feel. If he says, I don't fucking trust Frank at all, fuck him. Well, then there's no point.
I mean, he would have told you that already.
He absolutely would have told me, but I'm using an exaggeration. But if he said that, then I wouldn't even bring up the idea of you two talking. I would just tell you, you lost them.
No.
But if he says, man, I don't know, I've been hearing a couple things. I see Frankie talking to him. Oh, dude.
I talk to everyone. But do you get what I'm saying? If it was
Yeah.
just like that, then it'd be, dude, you need to talk to Frank. And then, you know, I can say to him, you know, Frankie wants to talk to me. Feels like maybe you're mad at him or something cute like that. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it would fucking set it right up. I think it would set it right up, where you can come in and fucking mend that fucking bridge perfectly. Oh, I know you could.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't even know. I just feel like, good morning, wake up, asshole.
Let me feel him out. If he says to me like, you know, I just don't know if Frankie still trusts me. He could be saying the same thing that you're saying to me. And if he does, I'll be like, dude, Frankie definitely trusts you. And he, you know, I think it's obvious that you know, you guys haven't been talking as much. You should talk to him. And then I'll say, hey, Frankie wants to come talk to you, and you guys go alone and talk about whatever the fuck you want. You can use me as your common denominator that I'm a dickhead.
You are a dickhead.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's no way he would think I'm fishing for information for you, because nobody knows that we're working together.
That's true.
That's why I think it's perfect, because literally we have no other bond. Well, the grandfather thing, but that's just coincidence. But the Team America thing, nobody has a fucking clue. Although I will say, I've been getting called to the DR a lot, and people are like, "Are you America's player?" And I'm getting fucking nervous.
I know, everyone's saying that.
About me?
Yeah, well, Nicole is.
She thinks I'm America's player?
She said it like twice.
When I was out there, though, at the grill, the same thing when she said it in front of me? Or
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I think she's somewhat joking, somewhat serious, but...
I agree.
All right. Yeah, let me do that. I think it'll work. And then if you get the feeling after talking to him that he don't trust me, well, then we have to rethink things. But I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case either. I just feel like he needs to understand that, like...
He might have heard something, though. You know how this game is, dude. He might have heard something that may be true or not true. What if somebody went to him and said, dude, Frankie's been bashing you left and right? We wouldn't even know. We wouldn't even have a fucking clue.
That's what I'm saying, like, why? But why the setup? Why do you think I just don't grab him?
You could just grab him.
I'd be like,
But
hey.
my thing is, if he doesn't trust you, is he going to trust you by you walking up to him?
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you don't want to do the setup, my thing is, if he thinks you're a fucking asshole, which
Yeah, I don't think that's it. I just feel like...
I
I think
100% don't think that's it. But I'm just saying, if there's a chance that there's something we don't know, and for some reason he heard something that's completely false, hey, Frankie thinks you're a douchebag.
Yeah. Well, that's the only... Yeah, that's really the only thing is, like, what Zach said to me last week, which obviously I can take with a grain of salt. And then this, but also, like...
What did Zach say to you exactly?
That Cody doesn't like when Zach comes directly to me with information.
I mean, is that true?
I don't know. But then this happened, so then I was like...
But then at the same time, Zach's telling you that he's working with me and working with Cody.
Well, he is. I mean, we're all on lines.
No, but like what you said earlier, as far as like, well, I know there's probably something between you, Zach, and Cody. Completely false. Completely false. As far as like a final 3 deal, completely false. I've talked to you about Zach on numerous occasions, and we're using him for one purpose and one purpose only. Team America, that's it. So, I mean, do we really need to keep him? Is the question. Zach. If that's what I'm getting from you. Do you not trust Zach? Is that what you're saying?
No, I do trust Zach.
So then we should keep him then.
I mean, I think we should. I mean, I do.
So then let's keep him. For the Team America missions, you have more of an inlet than me, is what I'm saying. If you want me to find out something, like that's why I'm feeling like I'm contributing by going and talking to Cody for you, because I don't want you to think like I'm just sitting back and not doing anything.
Right.
So whatever you want me to do, tell me and I'll do it.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be okay.
Do you want to just talk to Cody directly yourself?
Yeah, I guess.
I would definitely, I mean, if you're getting that feeling about him, though, you definitely need to address it, because that could be bad for all of us. Because if it's not true, it's just bad for the detonators in general. Because I don't get that feeling from him. So if you're getting that, that's bad. Because that can grow into something else where you're like, I don't trust Cody anymore.
Right, of course. No, exactly. That's all I felt like.
But what does scare me, if I'm being honest with you, is when people are saying things about me.
Right.
And I can't address it, because then it would expose you.
Right, of course. Yeah.
That concerns me, if I'm being honest with you.
No, of course. You can't.
But that kind of sucks, though.
All right, so we're 100% in this Team America.
I hope so. That's what I mean. That's what I'm getting at. Yes. Why? You're definitely, dude, Frankie. You're scaring the shit out of me. Can you just be honest with me for once? Just be straight up honest with me without saying names. What are you feeling right now?
Well,
Frankie, just say it. It's me and you talking. Just say it.
there's no
Say it. Just say what you want to say.
there's no final three agreement.
With Zach and Cody.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Really?
Yes, there's absolutely not. I already just told you. Zach came to us while we were playing pool. Do you want me to continue or no?
No, that's fine.
You don't believe me though.
Well, then Zach is very good at lying.
I'll tell you exactly what happened, and
Okay.
you tell me what you want. But now you can't repeat this to him.
Okay.
Though. Okay. Zach was playing pool with us. This was weeks ago. This isn't.
Yeah,
recent
I
we're
know.
talking.
This is like week
Okay.
2.
Yeah, it is. And he said to us, "Listen, I trust you and you more than anybody in this house." His exact words were, "I don't care how we get there. I don't care if I'm the third one out. As long as one of us end up with the 500,000, I'm happy." And he even said, "If I only get 50K, that's all I need, and get my Prius, and you guys will take the 5. You need it more than me."
Okay, is there a name?
LTA.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, how honest can I be with you?
No,
Why
you
would I
can't.
tell you that?
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's okay. So, oh God, I'm so glad we're talking about this.
Well,
Because honestly, that's the only thing that I've been worried about. I fed the fish.
Oh, good. I just came up here to get my wine.
I
no,
fed
stay up
the
here. We're talking shit about you.
Are you?
Yes.
I've been shitting and feeding the fish. I'm sorry if we're up here.
What?
My stomach is killing me.
I think I'm about to crack this open soon. I gotta pee. Are you going to the bathroom, Frankie?
Yeah, I'll be right out.
Please stop
I'm a little
singing.
nervous about peeing, actually.
Do you mind that I'm crushing your Sour Patches?
Those are Donnie's.
Hey, Donnie, do you mind that I'm crushing your Sour
He
Patches?
doesn't care at all.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Donnie.
He got like 7 bags. Somebody can get sick.
Because every time I try to pee, I feel like I'm gonna pour shit out of my ass. She doesn't care we're up here, right?
No, she doesn't care. Nicole, do you care that we're up here? Nice talking to you. We'll talk some more.
House guests, this is a reminder. Sleeping is only permitted in the bedrooms.
Go to the living room?
I think it's Hayden on the back.
Oh, my feet are like burnt on the bottom.
Are they really?
My feet are burnt on the bottom? Yeah.
Oh my god, you poor thing. Was it from the grass?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I have to shit again.
I didn't know that they were burnt.
I don't know if it's just like a mental
Are you gonna
thing,
drink it?
but I like the blue
I
more.
wanna pour a glass. You fed the fish, you said, right?
They were ravenous.
Yeah, have you been actually feeding them?
I have.
That-
been.
no,
It's
we've been-
time.
we've
It's
been
eight-
good.
It's 7 to 10.
Yeah. What time is it?
Like 8.
You'll be getting a letter from Peter as soon as you get out of here.
Not even 8. I'm not.
We've all been
Carnivore.
HOH in this room. Twice for you.
I don't think the first one really counts though. I was only up here not even for 24 hours.
It counts.
In my eyes, it
Not
counts,
really, because
Nicole.
when you talk about it, this is the first. Like, I'm the first girl to survive to be the HOH. They had me say so. Not really. This is my first time.
How are you feeling about everything?
I don't know. Gotta start talking to people, I guess.
But you should start talking to people.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I've slept like all day today.
I know.
It's too bad you're my target next week.
Great.
Shut up.
I can't even freaking play.
I know, this was great.
So you can talk mad crap all you want.
My plan has worked perfectly. Don't start talking like Victoria.
Is there a wine bottle opener downstairs?
I think it's just a
Cork.
I think it's
This
in
is a
the
cork?
drawer.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I
that's
can't
a
wait to
cap.
see you get a little sauced.
Yeah.
That's when you start talking to people.
Oh god. Maybe I should talk to people first. How are you feeling about everything, Frankie?
I feel good. I mean, I think the nominations are good, and I feel like the House feels the same way. Like I don't think there was any reason to use the veto,
Right.
and I don't think it. I don't honestly. I still feel like what you've done is completely understandable in every way, shape, and form.
I hate every point of it.
And whatever happens, happens. But I feel like you have kind of had a blood-free week because you've kind of like you did what you should have done as HOH, in my opinion. Do you see that there?
Totally. I get it.
That's what I think.
You had your chance at me and you didn't take it.
Derrick!
Give me a hug. I'm not gonna be like Cody and hug you every 5 seconds, but I do love you.
I love you too. Talking some man cramp up here, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm like, as soon as you walk
I knew
out,
I couldn't freaking trust you.
as soon as you walk out, I'm gonna be like this.
Do it from day one.
My stomach hurts.
I will say you're not missing anything, because Frankie's walked in the bathroom about 6 times, and
Yeah,
literally
I'm
I could
gonna
hear it.
chill up
I
here,
could,
if that's okay.
I could hear it. I'm coming down in like 2 minutes,
Okay.
and I could hear it from here.
My stomach is killing me, so I'm just
Open up this wine.
okay. Love you.
Someone made him his drink and it is like been out there for like 50 minutes because it's waiting for him.
Frankie, Victoria made you your drink. Has been out there for like 15 minutes.
It can still be. Put her in the fridge, please.
He said put it in the fridge, please. Okay.
So now, what were we saying? So you seem like a huge weight off your
Oh,
shoulders.
huge weight off my shoulders.
So why wouldn't you just ask me that right now? And I would have told
I
you.
didn't want to tell you. I don't want to.
You
I
have to
didn't want to
trust
make
me.
an issue. No, it's not that I don't trust you.
But now
I
which-
trust you the most.
Yeah, I would
But-
not burn Frankie. I'm not going to burn you for to a fault.
Also, I'm trying to maintain the trust that I have with Zach.
Okay.
So
I would hope everything that we're saying doesn't get back to him. You're not
no,
going to.
none of it can get back to him.
Right, because I'll tell you,
it's going
I
to
mean-
put everyone in a
Oh
very
no, it was very simple. He came up with the name, the whole
frank
nine.
state. Unbelievable. Hi.
Hi, it's gonna spill.
Oh, okay, thank
In
you,
the
my
fridge.
love. I love you so much.
I'm coming down. He don't feel good. I'm coming down in like 2 minutes. We'll chat.
Oh, are you
Hey,
okay?
Skinner, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'll
be down like 2.
because my stomach is a little.
Okay. Love you.
So I keep
Later, Gator.
shitting.
Yeah.
I love you. You gorgeous. You look
Thanks.
gorgeous.
What?
You look gorgeous today.
Thank
Your makeup
you.
is killing it.
Thanks. Love you.
'Cause I just feel like.
So
I don't wanna
you've
get into
known that. Why wouldn't you come to me?
I did come to you now.
Oh, okay.
That just came.
But it's been bothering you. I could feel
No,
it.
it's just been bothering me with Cody because I feel
But I don't
like-
think. Can I say one thing in
Yeah.
regards to Cody? I will tell you this: nobody really holds Zach that serious. And when he said it, we're like, oh, for sure. And I think I'm not. I don't know any like you do, but I'm sure somebody's came to you with some final 2, final 3 deals, and you're kind of like, oh, of course. Because what's the worst? What can't you say if somebody says to you, hey, me, you, and him till the end?
I'm gonna be 100,000,000% honest with you.
Okay.
Caleb said the final 4 are me, you, Hayden, and
Amber at one point.
me, Caleb, you, Hayden, 4.
Okay.
And Zach has said he wants to go to the end with.
Okay.
me.
Well.
But that's it. That's it.
Okay, and that's the final
fucking
3.
it.
Yes, and the
Hayden
honest.
hasn't said anything to me. No one else has said anything.
But I would
Like
honestly.
I haven't even approached Hayden about the final 4 thing because it's
Yeah,
why.
I would hope that you would know who Zach is. And literally, he said it at like
I
4
know,
o'clock
I
in the
know.
morning. He was like, dude, us 3 to the end. He's like,
I know.
3 amigos. And he's like, no. Los Tres Amigos.
No, I believe you.
And I was like, and I won't lie to you, sat there with my pool stick. And I think me telling you the name, I mean, I could have been like, no, there's no name. And
No,
then you would know
exactly.
that I'm being deceitful.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
But I
That's
mean,
why-
I said that, I was like, for sure, bro. For
Yeah.
sure, dude. I trust you 100%. What am I going to say? Nah, dude, I don't trust you. You need to vote me out as soon as you can because you're erratic. I can't do that.
No, exactly.
But I mean, no, I
But
literally.
you're
How
in
often do you
your
hear me?
feeling-
How often do I hang out with Zach?
Not often.
Okay.
No, but you hang out. But Cody, that's.
I talked to Cody. I talked to Cody.
Because what I'm saying is like.
But I'm
so
glad
me
you're doing
knowing that LTA existed.
It's so sad to even say it existed. Like I literally think.
I know, but it's like.
Literally, it was a conversation. It's never. The name's never been brought up since. How about that?
Okay. Well, me knowing that someone thinks that LTA exists.
But that's what I'm
Obviously,
saying.
he's
I don't
the one
think.
that told me. So obviously.
I don't think Cody thinks it exists either because he kind of laughed about it when Zach left the backyard.
So.
Like I don't think that Cody thinks there's an agreement between the 3 of us.
But do you still want to go to the final 5 with the detonators?
do we have a choice? That's why
For
we have
our
to
game.
be, but that's why we have to be, that's what I'm getting at. Like, see that little bit of information?
Right.
I literally just relieved a ton of your stress
Yeah, exactly.
just by being honest.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, I mean, what other choice do we have right now, Frankie? Seriously.
We don't.
But now at the same time, what concerns me, if I'm being honest
Well,
with
I
you,
mean,
is
it's
Zach.
educated
Is Zach
brain.
saying that? Is Zach saying that to you when Zach was the one that initiated that? Zach was the sole person who initiated that. Cody, I can
know.
tell you right now, as much as you might be hesitant about him, he didn't fucking initiate that at all. It wasn't him and him coming to me. It was Zach,
Right.
which concerns me because if he's the one who's initiating it, did he even plan on honoring it, or was he just using it as a tool to separate you from other people?
That's what I think might have happened, but that's what, no, he would never ever think that we would talk about it. Because
But that's
it's
what I'm
America.
saying. That's why we have to use this. Like, if anything comes to me where I hear you're saying my name in
but
negative
that's why I
light,
feel like Cody, because he doesn't have our connection.
he's not going to be
still
completely honest with you.
Thinks that there
His
has to be a
LTA?
3 and a 2.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying, though?
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Well, that's why. Why don't? I mean, if Zach, let's play devil's advocate. If Zach is really a lot more smarter than we think, and he created this fake alliance to make me and Cody, like if he still thinks me and Cody are good, and he created this fake alliance to cause dissension between us because we'd never talk to each other about it. Is he really worth keeping here, or is he going to fucking say another lie?
Exactly. That's something that I thought about.
Well, I mean, the fact that he doesn't know we're in a fucking alliance that was created by America, we better fucking use it to our advantage.
Exactly.
Don't
Frankie,
That's
seriously,
what
I
I
mean,
know, I agree.
I just
And that's what I feel like.
Because
that's
that
what
would
I've
be-
been wrestling with all
that
week.
would be genius on his part.
Yeah, it really would.
No, but I want to go, when I come up there, I want to make sure that it's Wicked, because if I don't get to see Wicked, I'll be pissed.
You have to see Wicked.
That's the best one.
All right, I'm starting to drink wine.
Wicked or yes,
I guess.
Wicked or Jersey Boys.
Well, I don't think my wife, like,
Doesn't
well,
matter. It doesn't matter. Mamma Mia,
is there a
Wicked,
lot of killing in Jersey Boys?
Are you not drinking it now?
It's downstairs. I poured a glass.
Is there a lot of killing in Jersey Boys?
No killing. No killing.
Was that smoother now?
Yeah.
You're so much smoother than
Oh,
me. It
you're
makes
so
me...
good. You're amazing. But okay, so that's the thing, right?
All right,
Like-
so you should have seen your shoulders drop. When
I know. Because it's been something that's
Don't
been
doubt me,
weighing
though.
on and I haven't told
Yeah.
anyone. I haven't
Yeah,
told
but you
Christine,
have
I
to-
haven't told Cody.
Dude, you know there are going to be people that are going to say stuff about me,
I know.
and I'm walking around
I know.
completely oblivious, and all you had to do is say this, and this question could have been out of your mind weeks ago.
I know.
But now, with that being said, now that we're good with that one, and I know that as soon as I said LTA, you fucking...
That's it. It was over.
Why the fuck would I...
No, you would never lie.
And if I said to you, no, there was no name, well, then now you have a cause for concern.
Right, exactly.
And I would feel the same way
Exactly.
if I said
I'm sorry for testing you.
It's cool. I passed. That's good. That's fine. I'm gonna be straight up. It might be my reason why I go home because I'm not an actor. I don't
Right,
have
right,
that in me.
right.
So with that being said, I'm getting something different from you now, which is that you think there may be a possibility that although you're close with Zach, he may be manipulating or trying to manipulate you more than you think.
Of course, that's always a possibility in the back of my head. However, I never thought it was a big enough concern to get rid of him this week.
But the fact that he's legit trying to keep you from coming to
He
me.
is. Yeah, he's created the 3 and the 2 within the detonators in my mind,
So
which is
that's bad.
Yeah, of course.
Because that's one of what else is he
Exactly.
saying? What else is he saying?
I'm sure there's so many things that he's.
What if he said something to Cody
I'm
about
sure
you?
he did. But that's the thing. That's why I'm trying to feel out where fucking Hayden is.
I honestly, I'm getting one thing from you. You know where my head's at. You know where my allegiance is at because of something greater than the detonators. Check me off the list. You got me covered. Cody is the one you don't have covered right now.
Yeah.
Why don't we have Cody covered? I think he trusts me definitely to an extent. Like he don't think I'm backstabbing him. But why is there a little bit of uncertainty
Because
with
he doesn't come to me. He comes to you. He comes to
right?
Zach.
Why doesn't he?
I don't know.
That's the $500,000 question.
Exactly.
What happened between you two?
And is it Zach? It could be.
There you go.
Right. I know. But that's what I'm
Because
saying.
I didn't know. I'm sitting on this couch thinking me and you are 100%, and you had a deep dark, not a deep dark secret, but you know what I'm saying.
Because I believed in my heart
But it was coming. I could see it pouring
that
out of
would
you.
choose Team America over LTA.
I'm telling you,
I believe that.
for multiple reasons.
In my
One,
heart.
the short-term monetary gain.
too, I'm a realist and watch this show and know that to get to the end, it's not all about gameplay. Some of it's going to be luck. It could be simply me turning the wrong thing and me going home.
Right,
Because
exactly.
so I know that. I want as much money as possible, and more importantly, I want America to fucking love me just like you do. And I know 100% certainty if I voted you out or put you on the block, I would be hated by multiple groups of people, including half of America.
Yeah, and I would never do that. To
I'd rather go home and make you look like a schmuck, because if you backstabbed me, I'm gonna go out there and Julie's gonna go, what happened? Frankie backstabbed you. I'm gonna go, hey, listen, I stay true to Team America. I love you guys.
Right.
You can take it up with Frankie when he gets out of here, and that's your cross to bear. And you better hope you win the 500,000, because the worst thing would be you not winning it and backstabbing, turning it back.
exactly.
And
No, I know, and that's exactly
so
how I feel.
that's my rationale. So
I'm
I
so
hope you.
happy I didn't wait, because I was in my mind. I was like, information is key in this game. Like, hold it until it's relevant.
Okay.
But it
Well,
became relevant. It just became relevant.
I'm glad you're talking to me,
So
dude.
I had to talk to you about it.
I'm talking to other people. You know, I want people to think I'm comfortable with them. There are things like the LTA that comes up on week 2 where somebody says, hey, I got your back to the end.
Well,
And
it
I'm-
was during the bombs. You know what I'm saying? It was
yeah,
like-
and I'm telling you right
just,
out,
like, gone.
and I'm telling you right out that in the future I will do the same. There's no chance of me going,
Right.
no, absolutely not. I can't work with you. I'm working with another alliance already.
Right.
Sorry.
Well, because honestly, what I was thinking is that, you know, and there's no reason to make the decision now, but like, will Caleb, Hayden, me, and you go further?
Let me throw this at you. I think I just came up with something, and I don't think that's the case. I'll agree with you. No, I
Right.
don't think that'd be because Hayden knows that he's at the bottom of the bomb squad. No.
Right, exactly.
I trust Cody enough to go to him and go like this. Hey, listen, I got to talk to you. Okay, there's something amiss right now, and I don't think that Cody has a final 2 deal with Kaylee. I think he thinks the final 3, if anything. Listen, I can see something between you and Frankie. What's going on? He might say something to me. He might not. He might say, Zach's been, saying that he's talking to Frank a lot, whatever. I honestly think it would be genius for me to say to him, listen, do you remember when Zach came to me and you and made up this fucking stupid LTA thing, and when he walked inside we kind of laughed about it? What if I told you he's using that against us? You, me, and Frankie need to talk and hash this out, because Frankie is the one we want to go to the end with. I'm telling you, Frankie's the one. He doesn't know that we're working together, so it would not look suspicious at all.
But would he go to Zach?
No.
You sure?
I'd put a stipend on it. I think it'd be a great move. And now, if that's the case, and me, you, and Zach, and me, you, and Cody mend something perfectly, we might have to send Zach home.
Wow.
Because he might be playing you, Frank.
Well, he's playing one of us.
He ain't playing me because he hasn't said it since week 2, the LTA thing. He's never once came to me. We've never had a meeting. Nothing. I'm telling you straight up, nothing. Has he been like, yo? Of course, all the time. I take what Zach says with a grain of salt. Is he playing us? He's not playing me, but he could be playing you against Cody right now.
Yeah. That's what it is. I think that's what it is.
That's what I'm seeing from what
That's
you're
what
saying.
I see too. Which is unfortunate.
But he could be.
Yeah,
And he could ruin your game, kid. He really could.
I know.
And is he going to get you to the end?
No,
He's
no
not.
fucking way.
And I know he's good now for Team America missions, and you trust him completely. But is he really playing that erratic, or is he playing the perfect game of Big Brother, and we just don't know?
I don't trust him, but I see what I don't feel like he's good enough to deceive me.
But he's not deceiving you. He's just telling you information and telling Cody information and keeping you guys apart, because if you ever cross-referenced, you would destroy him.
Mm-hmm. It's correct.
You would fucking destroy him. Because he's not even in the same ballpark as far as intelligence.
And honestly, we're the only people keeping him safe this week.
So if there's a...
Christine...
do you feel how good we felt when... I even feel better because I felt like something...
Yeah,
was
I
just,
felt so much
now, what
better.
if Cody came up here and did the same thing and goes, I'm not honoring that. Frank, I thought Zach was telling me you're an asshole and that you were coming after me. Now, you don't know that right now, but what if he said that? He could.
Right.
You're going to be like, oh my God, absolutely not. You probably never said that.
I mean, do you think we just leave it the fuck alone?
I don't.
You know,
I think it could evolve into something where you guys go after each other for no fucking reason.
I agree.
Just based on what you're telling me. I'm a third person. I'm not in it. Between the whole... I'm looking at it from a third person perspective, and you just did something to me that I never thought you would have to do. You just had to figure something out because you thought I was going to fuck you over. Not in those words, but you thought I was going to bone you.
Well,
And-
we've never discussed
Right.
beyond the final 5.
I'm planning on going to the end with you.
Me too.
That was my thought, and only because if we could do it, which we probably won't, one of us is going to get nicked off. Let's be honest. One of us is going to. I hope not.
I don't think
if
so.
me and you are in the
I
final
think
two,
we can do it.
if we do it and we're the final two, Team America, we look like fucking
But
G's.
that's the thing, like, but you have Zach and Cody, and I have Caleb.
And you have Zach. I think you have Zach way more than
Christine
me.
and Zach.
Dude, I honestly think it would be.
Like, do you think we even blow Zach
No.
up?
But if Zach goes, we still have Caleb and Christine and me, you and Cody, and we're solidified. We got you and Cody would be fucking stronger than ever, and then it's back to 5. We never bring Caleb in on the detonators, but he is with us because he's part of the bomb squad.
Right,
so we still have 5. We still have the numbers, and we get rid of a guy who's trying to fuck you, possibly, from what you're telling me. But that's your call. But I think it's the way to go. I'm so sure about it because if he's telling you that about Cody, what is he telling Cody about you? You're not a dumb kid. You're sensing something with Cody that you weren't sensing before, correct? What was said to him? What was said to him? And I literally think if we got in a room, you'd probably be like, oh my God, he said that about me. He said this about you. And it could be that if you don't do it, it could ruin your game. What's your heart saying to you right now?
No, that you're correct. That you're 100% correct.
The LTA thing makes me think that I'm correct because here's something that if we didn't have the Team America thing, you wouldn't have came to me.
I would never have you correct.
Bingo. And you probably would have came after me eventually. Because
Because if we wasn't Team America, absolutely.
Right.
If we didn't have Team America, I already would
Right.
be making plans.
right. So
I would already be making chess pieces.
so there you go.
Like already I have a backup plan.
He doesn't know that we literally been selected by fucking America. That's
No.
stronger than any alliance that's ever going to be created in this game.
Exactly. And that's why it's like I almost don't want Donnie to go. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well,
it's like
he's. I don't think he is. I don't think he feels like we
no,
do.
no, he doesn't.
He's gonna put me and you out before you know it.
He doesn't. But the thing is, like, what I'm saying is, if next week we
I
can
would
put,
be- I
we
would
can
be-
put Victoria and Jacosta up again.
Yeah,
I would be fine.
And
with
then if we want to send Donnie home, we can send him home, and I don't think America would have a problem with it.
Exactly.
Because he will put me and you out.
Yeah.
He just downed a mission and didn't even care that we were pissed about it to do it. You don't think he's going to put us out if he's working with Hayden and Nicole?
Yeah.
I really think that there might be something going on there if
I
Cody's
agree.
feeling that way.
I agree. Okay, good. I'm glad I said something to you.
Let me feel him out.
Yeah, go.
And if I get the feel, I'm going to go, you and Frankie need to talk. And I'll be the media. I mean, I could be here. We could say, listen, Cody, he knows about this stupid fucking LTA thing. He thinks that we're going to, and he's going to be like, Frank, I trust you. Because you and him were very close at one point.
And we were at the very beginning. We were super close.
And then you started getting close with Zach, and then you both
Yeah.
I mean, what are we even talking about
Exactly.
right now?
Literally last week.
What do
was
we ever
like,
talk? What are we even talking about right now? We know that
Cody
that's
is
it.
mad when I come to you with information. How do you say that?
How do you know he's not doing the same thing with him?
Exactly.
That's what I think it is, Frankie.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, hey, give me a hug, dude.
Yeah,
Let's
I
not do
love
this
you so
again.
much.
Let's
No,
not
we're
do
not
this
going
again.
to ever again.
I'm serious.
Me too.
All right, and if I
Me
have
too.
something,
But I do. I trust you.
But I'm straight up. I mean, you're East Coast too. You should know.
Yeah,
Right?
that-
Listen. Are you trying to fuck me over? You can
Right.
say it like that. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna go, whoa, let's talk.
And that's why I'm saying. That's why
Yeah.
I even came to you immediately with
But the fact that you
thing.
even came to me makes me feel good because you felt enough where you're like, either he's gonna lie to me right now, or this is gonna solidify things
Yeah.
for me. And I'm glad you did.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Yeah, seriously.
No,
I
it
got your
is.
back,
And
bro.
me too. But
I got
that's
your
what I'm
back.
saying. That's the whole thing. That's why I came to you.
But with that being
Hayden
said,
and
you're
Caleb.
gonna do things to help solidify. I know that there's gonna be probably times where I hear Frankie's working a deal with. I'm just gonna throw names out there: Nicole and Christine. You're just working a deal with them, and Donnie. You're working with Donnie too.
No, I'm not.
I know, but I'm just saying, if I hear something like that, I'm gonna come to you and go, "Who? This is a long-term thing, right?
Yeah.
Like a strategy." Because I'm not gonna let it stew. Because then it'll bother me, and I won't trust you, and I won't
Right.
tell you shit. And do the same with me.
But you see what I do with Nicole. What I just said to her.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's what I do.
Oh, I know you guys talk, and I don't give a fuck. Because I hope that you feel the same way about the America thing that I do, which I think
Right.
you do. I've said it in my doctor's office visits. You hold that level of pride with it. Like,
I do.
we're playing for America. We are America's
This is why I was
players.
so pissed last week.
We're not playing for Frankie and Derrick. We might make the 500,000.
And you know what? It might have benefited our motherfucking game to do the mission last week.
It would have.
It would have.
I think it would have. And it would have benefited our pockets. It would have benefited our pockets.
Zach would be going home. 100%.
But this is why Donnie's going to have to go, because I do think if he had an opportunity down the road, he would put one of us out.
I agree.
And then we're done.
I agree.
All right, you're going to see me talking to Cody in a little bit. And,
Go.
and it might be a good talk tonight where you feel like $1 million fucking dollars.
I hope so.
I think so. I honestly think so because of what you told me, everything. We're good. You're going to stay up here for a coat.
I'm
You
gonna
and shit your brains out.
Yeah. No, but I really am.
All right.
I've actually had to
Cool.
in the past like 20 minutes.
Cool. Later, bud.
Goodbye. I'm freezing.